Hey everyone, welcome to part 17 of this Etrian Odyssey Let's Play. Yeah, and so this time we're gonna go through floor 3 of the Southern Shrine. But as usual, let's get these quests. So, oh, it was a quest. Okay, so first one, let's see. This request wants... oh, this one. Right then, let me tell you what you need to do. You're gonna need to memorize these instructions. Let me give you the background. A lot of adventurers have been injured by the flower monsters in the Southern Shrine, and they want someone to do something about it. But they don't want you to rush in swords a-swingin'. They're recommending an alternate approach. The gist of the plan is to burn the monsters to a crisp. That way nobody gets hurt in the process. Yeah, no one with the monsters, right? A pretty good idea, don't you think? Now, take this. Flame Talisman. You'll need to take this talisman. You'll need to take this amulet and take it along a specific route. Here's the most important part. Head to this location on the floor 1 of the Southern Shrine. Let's see. Okay. But you can't just walk there all willy-nilly. There's a special route you've got to follow. Otherwise, you'll draw the monster's attention and provoke an attack. Ready? This is starting from the entrance of B1F of the Southern Shrine. Oh, okay. Oh, so he actually tells you the steps you need to take. Okay, once you enter the labyrinth, take 1 step. So I'm going to mark it on the map. This is why maps are useful. Take 1 step west, 3 steps north, then take 2 steps east. Okay. After that, take 1 step south and then 1 step east. Following that route will cause the amulet to activate and safely destroy all the monsters in that room. It's a bit of a pain in the behind, but you shouldn't have any issues if you follow that specific path. So, did you get that all memorized? Yes. Excellent. Then you should be alright. Just be sure you don't forget to bring it. Phew, all that serious talk tired me out. Let's see this guy. This next one. That request comes from a Ronin in training. She kept sprouting off phrases like, use the best equipment for best results, and a true master chooses their weapon wisely. That sounds like a samurai character, alright. She wants 1 piece of Siamese senna. You can chop 1 down in the Southern Shrine. She says she'll be able to get stronger if she trains with a sword made out of high quality wood. Let's help her out. Fine. Fine. Yeah, these quests don't sound too bad. Anyway, let's get the floor 1. Let's get this one out of the way. Let's see. Carefully follow the directions you were given and reach the specified location. Suddenly, the amulet draws the symbols of a flame formula on the ground. Oh cool, flame formula, that's a... Zodiac. Not Zodiac. Alchemist spell. Alchemists are like the mage classes of Etrian 1 and 2. So, a roaring sound fills your ears as the room bursts into flame. The fire begins to die, revealing the burnt remains of the flower monsters. You have successfully completed the adventurer's request. All that remains is to blah 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 blah. Okay. So I just killed a bunch of flowers. Like, burn them alive. It's kind of gruesome if you think about it. Like, they live in the forest and all that, and they got like burned alive. I mean, they were just doing what they do, right? Anyway, hey, welcome back. How did things go? Sounds like it went perfectly, not that I'd expect any less from you now. I have a real hard time remembering everything nowadays. My age must be getting to me. I tire out quickly when I'm being too serious, too. Oh, but I have no problem remembering names of the pretty women who come in here. That's never gonna fade on me. There's only so many memories one can hold, so it's best to use it on something you love. Let me give you your reward, so I can forget about this annoying request. Here you are. Thanks again. Flame Talisman. Yeah. You know, actually, that makes me wonder. I think the person with the highest intelligence on my team is the ninja. Yeah, ninja. Surprisingly, ninja has more intelligence than War Magus. About the same strength too. Yeah. Like for real, ninja and daggers. Actually, what dagger does my ninja even have? I think he's got a luck one, right? Yeah, luck. Daggers in particular have high magic attack, and ninjas have high intelligence as well. So that actually makes them like okay at dealing elemental damage. If for whatever reason, I mean, you give them like a sub job for Zodiac later on, like they'll do barely passable magic attacks. It's weird. It's weird imagining, right? It's like a ninja using ninjutsu, so it's like a cool roleplay thing, but it's not optimal at all. It's not. It really isn't, because ninja's TP isn't. I mean, it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. But anyway. While cautiously advancing through the dim ruins, a familiar, energetic voice calls out to you. Oh, it's the Trippers Guild's long time no see. Karis appears with Rob, who quietly bows his head to you as he stands beside his partner. Ever since we started exploring together, she's been nothing but trouble for me. Rob is sharp-tongued as always, but he seems more receptive of others now. What? I did such a good job guarding you from that attack earlier. Karis may be... Sorry. Karis may be strongly protesting Rob's claims, but she is screening all the while. As you watch them bicker, you consider how best to interrupt them. Ask if something happened, mention how well they team up. Yeah, let's do that. What the hell's that supposed to mean? Rob snaps back to reality after your comment. He first seems flustered, but quickly recomposes himself. So, there's something up ahead that I wanted to warn you about. There are birds that fly over walls there. Great. Okay, anyway. They can be quite the problem if you don't pay attention to their movements. Contrary to Rob's serious expression, Karis has a smile on her face. What are you so worried about? Trippers Guild can handle him easy. Karis seems to have a great deal of confidence in you. You decide to continue forward, encouraged by her words. I mean, I am pretty badass. I've only had one game over so far. Okay, this bird. I'm gonna leave marks on the map. So it looks like he goes down this way. Yeah, my map is gonna look really ugly here. Okay, and I think he flew this way. And yeah, I have a map, right? So it's best if you use it. This monster, Roly Poly Tanuki. He's new. I'm a little worried on what he's gonna do. That Roly Poly. I guess Tanuki. Okay. Alright, he hit hard there. Fire damage though. Let's risk it. I don't think he can hit multiple people, so I'm gonna use the Soul Drive. Let's see if I regret it. Change spell. Oh. Okay. Alright. This is like an FOE, huh? He changed it to an FOE? What the hell? Oh my god. What is he gonna do? I'm a little worried. Shut up. Okay, that was weak. So his physical attack didn't even kill the Mirage. Alright, I shouldn't have been too worried there. You know, I just fear the new. Chop points. But so the Tanuki can transform into other enemies. It sounds like it can turn into FOEs though. Let's do this event first. Anyway. While investigating the ruins, you find a small clearing that holds a number of tall plants with sharp-looking leaves. At the top of the plants, you spot some pineapples. It looks like only one of them is ripe though. You consider whether or not to eat it. I'm gonna leave it for now because I think it's gonna restore my TP or my HP, one of those. And I am like close to full, so I don't want to waste like that TP restore, you know. Alright, I got this guy's path now. Yeah, I'm really bad at this, at dodging FOEs like that, so I have to mark it on my map. Other people are good enough to where they can just like do it in their head, but like memorize FOE pathing. But that's not me. I'm not good at that. Petaloid. So just by playing Etrian Odyssey, I know these petaloids are really good at putting status elements on you. They either poison, paralyze, or sleep you, I think. Depends on the game. So they're really good to kill. Have them be your first target. Like, yeah, sleep fallen. Putting everyone asleep. Should have just used drop shot. Okay. You know, the turn I use Caltrops, they would just hit my backline. Gobblers. So I might be wrong, but like turkeys, they're not really like a thing in Japan, right? Like they're like alien to them, right? I think. I mean, I need to double check. So it's kind of interesting that there's like a turkey monster. Okay, I want a free heal. There we go. Yeah, what other animals aren't like... Oh, I got the map wrong. Got my FOE map wrong. It's too bad. Okay. Oh, the treasure chest was a hat, I think. White hat. That's just a plain hat. Okay, so my guess is they're gonna have multiple birds, in a room, and that's gonna just ruin me. Okay, roly-poly, Tanuki, weak to blind. So I'm gonna have to blind. them. No question asked. And they keep hitting my backline. Why? Okay. I don't like how low my my HP is. It's not good. And Magus kind of struggles when everyone's low. Okay, it's this guy again. And his weaknesses don't seem to change either. Let's see. But I really wonder, I don't think this guy has used the FOE's like abilities. Or maybe he just attacks? Just normal. No, potent acid. I wonder what that does. I don't want to figure out. Hey, level 30. I gotta wait until level 40 though, until I unlock this new tier. Okay. Shortcuts. Let's go eat that pineapple. I really hope it's not just HP. Let's see. Let's eat it. You cut off fruit that appears to be perfectly ripe. It's a healthy yellow-orange color. As you cut up the spiny fruit, the sweet fragrance of its juice fills the air. As you eat the pineapple, the light, sweet, and sour flavor and fibrous texture fills your mouth. The deliciousness relieves your fatigue. Weary from exploring, you eat the pineapple and rejuvenate your bodies. Okay, that heals a lot of HP and TP then. Once you finish eating, you note the usefulness of this place before resuming your exploration of the ruins. Alright. So what is this, like 20% of the dungeon done? Or floor? Maybe. Ugh, Petaloid. Yeah, poison is still good. Okay. You know, I'm waiting. I think next battle I'll show you a neat ninja trick, ninja dodge. Yeah, ninja dodge. It'll be the true power of a ninja dodge tank. You know, assuming the monster I go against doesn't do like magic AoEs or something like that. Treasure chest. You know, something about Etrian Odyssey that I've been when it comes to treasure chests is that I noticed that a lot of them are, well, don't usually have good treasure in them. But anyway, I'm going to show you that ninja dodge move. And I'm realizing the roller the Tanuki is really dangerous, so I'm going for him first. So anyway, one way to mitigate a lot of damage with ninja, it's kind of risky though, is to go to the front and use Diversion Gambit, which is their force boost. And again, it makes it so that ninjas are more likely to be targeted, and it makes them increases their evasion, right? So while you activate that, use Nimpo Flight, this ability. So the ability gives you a high probability to nullify physical attacks from the enemy this turn. So it only works this turn. It's not like a 3-turn buff. So anyway, we're going to do that. And let's hope that he dodges everything. Yeah, dodge. And notice every dodge, if you're paying attention there, every time he dodged, he gained TP. That's a ninja ability they get that whenever they dodge and attack it, they gain TP. So it's something good to use if your ninja's low on TP. But oh my god, these guys keep hitting. They hit pretty hard. They hit harder than I want them to. I don't think blind is gonna land. Should have made my front line defend. Yeah. Okay. Wait, no. Okay. Alright. These guys want to play rough. Yes, he dodged every attack. He's probably not gonna do this. He's probably not gonna dodge every attack this turn though. I'm expecting. I think he's gonna die. Sorry. He's holding the line pretty well though so far. Okay. Yes, this fight was more troublesome than I thought it would be. And we got this roly-poly left. He's gonna transform this turn, isn't he? It's okay though, I'm gonna assault drive him. So it looks like they transform when they're the last one left on the team. Yeah. And let's see. No, not hit.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know, I wonder if I should give some of my frontliners a vitality accessory. It really makes them tanky, because right now I'm going for strength. Actually, no, for Ren, my Imperial, I finally gave him the aim goggles. He kept missing too much, so I needed that hit rate. But now I wonder if I should take off the bear boots. Because they're pretty fragile, I've noticed, my front line. Yeah, I'll just give my Highlander this hat I found. Yeah, I'll keep it that way. Let's see. Oh, not the treasure chest icon. During your exploration, you run into a soldier who looks rather troubled. He calls out to you when he sees you. I'm one of the soldiers surveying this area. After introducing himself, he informs you of a serious problem he's currently facing. He tells you that he's in charge of cooking for his unit, but the meat they brought along is too tough to eat. If only I had some of the fruit's juice to cook with it as a tenderizer. Can't read. He asks you if you happen to have any of a certain fruit on hand. He attempts to convey which fruit he means. You know, that one fruit. It's all scraggly and spiny. It smells real good. It seems he can't remember the name. If you find one, please bring it to me. The soldier then returns to his cooking preparation. You know, I wonder if it means that pineapple. Okay. This guy's trying to trick me. This bird. Oh, and there's another one here. Okay, so this guy goes this way. And this bird. Yeah, no, I know it makes my map look really ugly, but I'd rather it be functional and ugly than pretty and unfunctional? Dysfunctional? I don't know. Blind tuck. Oh my god, not these guys. Yeah, these holy polies are really durable. I hate them. Okay, alright. But yeah, this team, it's a little weird. I'll say. So far, it's like a little weird. It's not what I'm used to. I'll say. It's pretty good though. So far, I think it's pretty okay. I mean, I shouldn't say good because it's not. You know, if it's not meta, it's not good, it sucks, and you should feel bad, and everything you do is bad. But, I don't know, it's working a little better than I thought, but we'll see how well it holds up when I go against an FOV, because, I mean, right now I think it's mostly my fault, but the team looks a little fragile, and the ninja can tank, yeah. They can take some hits, or rather, they can dodge some hits, but one, they can't do it every turn, and two, they don't mitigate damage. They just they either completely nullify it, or they don't. So like a protector would be able to, they make your team take less damage, right? But they still get hit in the end. With ninja, it's you don't get hit, or you get hit and take a ton of damage. Like for example, comparing it to protector again, even though they play completely different. If you had a protector, you'd have to heal him still, right? With a ninja, you wouldn't have to heal him, assuming he dodges the attack. But whoa, that was close. I shouldn't talk while I'm here. Let's see. Okay, so I guess the main difference is if you have a protector as your tank, you're gonna have to heal the team, right? You're gonna have to heal him. and the protector themselves as well. With a ninja, for AoE attacks, you're gonna have to heal your team as well, and you're gonna have to revive the dead ninja when they fail to dodge an attack. It's kind of like an all or nothing sort of deal with them. If that makes sense. Okay. Let's see. At least that's the impression I'm getting. So anyway, as you walk along the hard floor of the ruins, you see a pair of familiar figures ahead. Oh, Tripper's Guild. Karis greets you happily. Beside her is Rob with the same expression as always on his face. The two of them are a very contrasting pair. Oh man, that monster's so scary. Have you fought it yet? Karis is talking so fast that you don't even know the monster to which she's referring. Calm down, Karis. They have no idea what you're rambling about. Rob smiles with mild amusement as he begins to explain the monster to which Karis is referring. She's talking about the Tanuki monsters. We just got through a fight with one, which they can change their appearance. Yeah, no shit, man. I've killed so many so far. Rob sighs, then elaborates on Karis' exclamation. We fought them a number of times, and it seems they transform whenever they're the last monster standing. What? Is that how it works? You mean we fought them all those times, and you've never noticed that? Based on what these two have said, it seems the Tanuki monsters won't transform unless it's the last monster left in the fight. You thank the pair for their advice, then proceed further into the ruins. Honestly, though... Okay. This is gonna suck. Honestly, except for this encounter, I guess, it feels better to save the Tanuki for last, because I guess they don't deal as much damage. I've noticed the other enemies were more troublesome. And like the roly-poly does like I think a single person hit, and then they that's about it. Like I'd rather kill that wolf because AoE. God. This is gonna be rough here. This next turn. Let's see what happens. Ugh. 2 dead. Your force is not back up. Oh my god. Stop hitting me. Okay. What can I do? Alright, let's do that. Illusionary formation. And, so that increases our evasion. No, I really gotta blind that guy. No. 6. So I think he's gonna die to 2 drop shots. I hope. And let's try putting him to sleep. Okay, good. Excellent. That was rough. That was really rough. running low on TP already too. Okay. Actually, I should use my items. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, how much more do I have left? Because this is looking rough. This floor. Okay, I think we've done a lot. We've done a lot, but we still have a ways to go. I just need one of those TP restoring events. I mean, there's gonna be one in here, right? On this little... No, there isn't. Let's see. While exploring the ruins, you come across an open area. The clearing is oddly devoid of monsters. You consider whether or not you should look into the reason for such an odd absence. Let's do it. You decide to investigate the cause of such a peaceful locale. There are no unusual scents in the air, only a gentle blowing breeze. However, when the wind picks up, you can hear the grating sound. You can hear a grating sound coming from the earth. It took some time to look at the source, but you eventually find it. It appears to be a rock on the ground. Is actually an old chime bell. The unsettling sound it makes when the wind passes through it is assuredly deterring the monsters from the area. Satisfied with your successful investigation, you once again return to exploring the ruins. I mean, couldn't we have rested here though? You know, there's not a lot of monsters here. It would have been nice to rest. Come on, guys. Come on. Okay. All right. Next fight coming up. Oh boy. Doesn't look as bad as the last one, I think. Dust wings. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, so drop shot does not kill the pedaloid in one hit. That's annoying. Alright. Okay, let's try something a little risky. Let's assault drive. He hasn't been targeting my Imperial. Let's see if he hits the Mirage again. Because his attack is only line piercing. There we go. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, because, okay, that Griffin looks like he can only hit one person per row. And either he does his normal attack or he does a line piercing move. So it's... If you have a Mirage, at least, there's a decent chance he won't hit the Imperial. I mean, especially if the Imperial is missing HP. And, you know, with the Mirage, has like an increased draw rate. And, let's see. Okay. No, not this. Not this again. I can't do it. Can't. Nope. Okay. Actually, no. Okay, let's see. Let's just try putting them all to sleep. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks, Dark Forces of the Abyss, for lending me strength and putting that wolf in the back to sleep. We'll just leave him be. We will leave him be. Okay. I kind of want to assault drive. Yeah, let's see if he dies. I mean, I have the Mirage to rely on. Let's see. Okay, good. Man, that barely does anything though. Assault drive. Oh, he's... God damn it. He resists cut damage. The roly-poly. That's very funny. Leg bind, yeah. Okay. I really gotta take this guy down. Like, gotta take him down fast. Alright, Fire Wolf, Dire Wolf, sorry. Jesus, I really don't like that. I don't have anything good against him. He does like multi-hit. He does a multi-hit. I think it has a high accuracy modifier because it's been hitting my Mirage every time. So that's just like one hit. It'll mitigate, and after that he's just free to fuck up the rest of my team. Very annoying. Well played, Atlas. Well played. And then that roly-poly, like, oh my god. The Tanuki, it can take a beating, like... It has more HP than the wolf, I think. We'll see, guys. I mean, I know for a fact it's gonna make us fight one. Alright, we're gonna fight a couple more before we get out of here. It's just the way it is. Okay... You know, I could use a war chime. Oh. Okay, roly-poly Tanuki, 5... Oh, no, never mind, he has less HP than the wolf. But he resists cut. Most of my attacks are cut. Don't like this. Yeah. Actually, is that guy even weak to sleep? No, it's neutral. No, he's awake. Oh god. Let's just lower his accuracy. Actually, no, let's save TP. No, he's not sleeping. Yeah. This one just doesn't want to take a nap. Oh my god. This guy's hit too hard, man. Okay, let's do it. Alright, so Highlander, I'm gonna use Gabolg. Should I though? Actually, no, we're gonna use his force boost. No, yeah, let's use Gabolg. Okay. It's gonna restore HP. Well, not a lot, but it was something. Ugh. Okay. Just die already, man. Just give up. Just give up. Okay. There we go. Oh my god, wolves. Dire wolves. Why are you doing this to me? And then I was there. I was thinking there that like a soul drive was a really weak move too. I'd be doubting myself. It's just not good on the Tanuki.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean I'm powering through this, but it's just a little irritating. Just a little bit. There's just so much damage coming in, and my War Magus is having a hard time keeping up. If I had a medic, it would probably be better, but I don't. I chose War Magus. Okay. While traversing the ruins, you spot something growing in a dead-end corridor. It's a cluster of curious-looking mushrooms with black caps and white, lacy mantles around the stem. While very pretty, they smell awful. You consider whether or not to eat them. There's only enough here for one person. Let's do it. Let's do this. Let's make Elia eat it, our survivalist. Elia picks the mushrooms. These mushrooms are part of the stinkhorn family, but their elegant appearance has led to the nickname of failed ladies. In addition to a variety of medicinal uses, they can be made edible by drying and cooking them in liquid to suppress or replace the malodor. Anyway. However, you lack the means to cook them in that way here. You decide to instead wash them in water and fry them to get rid of the smell. Though still somewhat pungent in the end, they have a unique and palatable flavor. Satisfied with such a luxurious meal, Elia feels reinvigorated. Cool. Once the stinkhorns are consumed, you again return to traversing the ruins. Alright. Makes me feel a little better. Okay, so this is the 3rd floor. Right, and every other dungeon before this, it was, you would fight a boss on the 3rd floor, but they haven't made any mentions of that yet. So I doubt there's gonna be a boss on this dungeon, maybe? I mean, I kinda wanna go back to town before opening this door, just to be safe, but it's a long walk. Huh. Let's go back here. So there's another floor after this? Oh no. No, 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 no. God. So I tell you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna use Poison Mist, or Toxic Mist. I mean, it's the last encounter anyway. You son of a gun. You killed my ninja, and I almost... How much HP does he have? More than half. Man, these guys are way durable. Transforming isn't gonna save him. Nope. Okay, let's go. Let's go down. Before... Huh. Really, no boss. Let's see. After walking down the stairs, you stop to hear this, the sound of loud footsteps echoing behind you. Hey, finally caught up with ya? It's Oliver. The massive adventurer rushes up to you with labored breath. We made it in time. Got a sec Tripper's Guild. At that question, Marcos shows up behind Oliver. He is clearly winded, with his hands on his knees. It says winded, I guess. Anyway, we've received a message from HQ. They wish to discuss something with you. You've been asked to return to the city to check in there. Really? Alright. We'll keep around here till you're back, so go knock that out real quick. With those words, Oliver stands firmly in the way to keep you from going any further. It seems you will need to return to town before continuing with your exploration. Okay. Alright. I guess they're gonna tell us about the boss then. Let's get out of here.
何を売るのじゃ？鳥新製品がラインナップされた。何を売るのじゃ？何にするのじゃ？
Armor and weapons. And I was gonna buy something. I can't remember. No, I was gonna forge. Yeah. Actually, were there any new spears? Huh. Okay. And before we go to HQ and accept that mission, I wanna farm. Yeah. I wanna finish the quest. Okay. Yeah, so far these floors, they've been pretty uneventful. You know, let me rest again. If you look on the bottom map, you'll see that this gather point is already taken. Right here. You see it? That's because I was in the dungeon really late, so it hasn't replenished itself yet. Okay. And I moved away from it. But yeah, it's replenished now, so let's go back. Okay. Alright, got it. Alright, but let's try the other spot, because I want some of that material to sell, just to unlock new items, you know? Eh, guess not. Okay.
ではな。
And the bar.
らっしゃい。いや、それじゃ聞かせてくれる？
Excellent, excellent. This is just what that Ronin wanted. Making her own wooden sword will surely help her build her self-confidence. Though I think she'd be better off improving her sense of direction instead of training so hard. Apparently her partner constantly has to track her down when she gets lost, and she gets lost all the time. Because of this, she hasn't gone into the forest at all. I wonder if she'll ever be able to go exploring in there. Maybe someday she'll put in a request to take her into the forest. That's enough speculation from me. Here's your reward. Good job once again. Oh, that was a lot. It's like 4 nectars also. Oh, oops. I didn't want to go to the gate. Okay, HQ. Have you made progress in your exploration of the Southern Shrine? HQ is working hard to decipher the ancient Lemurian records. So far, we've learned that geometric poles found at the shrines can be used to move about Lemuria. I mean, no shit, right? This means there's a geometric pole at the Southern Shrine, and using it will allow us to reach the next island. Thus, I'm issuing the next mission. Locate the Southern Shrine's geomagnetic pole. I think I've been saying that word wrong. Anyway, the others are doing what they can, but I can't imagine anyone is more likely to succeed than you. I mean, I am the main character of this video game, right? I mean, you got it. It's me who's gonna save the world. Okay, I'm just saying it right now. Spoilers and all that. Please accept the mission if you think you're up to the task. I mean, it's more like please accept the mission if you want to continue the game. Your mission this time is to locate the Southern Shrine's geomagnetic pole. Once found, we'll be able to reach the next island, the Isle of Cascades. The presence of monsters in the previous shrine leads me to believe this one will be no different. However, that's to be expected. I'm counting on you, Troopers Guild. Alright. This isn't bad. 100 items. 200 N. Huh. Or 2000 N, sorry. Cool, so it looks like this video is just under an hour so far. Actually, what were those accessories? No. Yeah. Short floors, I mean, they look big though. See. You know, did I have any extra points? Skill points? Nope. And, QR code. Oh, wrong character. Alright, yeah, so, thanks for watching. Yeah, these videos, I'm guessing this labyrinth so far is going to be a little uneventful until the boss, I guess. Yeah, slightly boring because we've already seen this background, and it looks like it's going to be at least 4 floors long, maybe 4. And what else? And yeah, I guess the usual, you know, share QR code if you want, post party suggestions for the next labyrinth, which should be coming up soon. The next labyrinth, that is. Either way, yeah, thanks for watching and have a good day. Later.